Crop Talk on Market Journal is supported by Nebraska's soybean farmers and their checkoff. Finally today, wheat stem sawfly flights have peaked as a new report shows some southward expansion of the pest into western Nebraska counties. Market Journal's Mike Straub has more on this development. Mike?
The wheat stem sawfly has emerged throughout the High Plains. Adult flights will likely peak soon. Wheat stem sawfly surveys conducted from 2011 to 2017 indicated that the pest was staying within the panhandle of Nebraska. However, there have been a presence of wheat stem sawfly in Keith County. It is possible that the insect has expanded to other parts of southwest and west central Nebraska.
Wheat stem sawfly definitely is emerging right now, flying around. The females are laying their eggs into the stems of the wheat. One thing for this year, we are actually starting to see this pest a little bit further outside of the panhandle than we traditionally have. So normally this wheat stem sawfly has stayed in the panhandle region of the state. Unfortunately, we're now starting to see it down into Keith and Perkins County as well. Certainly if you're in that area, southwest, west central part of the state, and you believe you've seen this small wasp-like insect in your wheat, please let Extension know. We'd like to kind of better document where it's currently found in the state. The wheat stem sawfly is small and wasp-like in appearance. It has a black and yellow kind of striping on it. And this time of a year, whenever it's nice and warm out, they're going to be active flyers. Moving through with a sweep net in your wheat field is the best way to try to find them.
Many growers have tried different tools, tactics, and strategies to help manage or offset the impact of the wheat stem sawfly. Planting solid-stemmed varieties seem to be one of the best protections against the wheat stem sawfly. Planting trap crops can be another option.
This is a difficult insect to control. We know that since the adults are flying and laying eggs for such a long period of time, you can't really find one good time to spray an insecticide to control it. One of our best protections against the insect is planting solid-stemmed or partially solid-stemmed varieties. There's also some cultural practices. Destroying some of the stubble where they overwinter along the edges of the fields, and looking at trap crops can be options. The trap cropping an option could be around the outside of your field to plant something like barley, oats, or triticale that would be attractive to those wheat stem sawfly and then would hopefully then lead to less damage in your wheat itself. You could also plant those solid stem varieties of wheat around the outside of your field as well, that they can provide some protection.
Wheat stem sawfly girdling can result in the lodging of your wheat crop, which can knock your wheat to the ground. Wheat harvest can be greatly impacted if an infestation is severe.
It really can be quite impactful in areas where the populations are high, particularly in those panhandle regions of the state. So the larva tunnels down the stem and then girdles the base of the stem. So you can see significant lodging. It tends to be highest pressure along the edges of fields. And of course in those areas, if you're not able to harvest those lodged stems, the yield losses can be very significant there.
If you believe you have a wheat stem sawfly infestation, from a production standpoint, there is not much you can do this growing season. It is recommended to gather information about which of your acres seem to have the highest sawfly infestations, and be timely in harvesting heavily infested fields. Reach out to UNL's Extension if any questions or concerns arise. Reporting for Market Journal, I'm Mike Straub.